Hey, I think we're live. Welcome. I am bringing to you today day 2 of the Idea to Entrepreneur in 90 Days 5-day challenge. So this is the second day of 5 days in a row of a Get Your Business Started challenge. If you can do this activity today, or you can do the 5 days in the 5-day challenge, then there's no reason at all that the 90-day program should be a problem for you. So what I'm doing is I'm providing a video instructional along with an email course, an email link, and then again in our Facebook groups. So for the challenge, I'm posting in the Beautiful Life Tribe Facebook group, and then I'll also cross post that in our paid group, the E90 Kindred group, where the folks who come together to slay the 90 days do it there privately. So this is day 2. Let's go ahead and get started. Time really gets away from us on these calls. So your objective for day 2 is to create an online presence and to be visible, okay? This is easier than it sounds. Putting yourself out there and being visible in all forms of social media, online, website, your Facebook, link to your private Facebook page is a little scary when you first do it. But I promise you, once you do it, we're here to support you, and you're not going to regret it. You're not going to look back, okay? Because we're going to teach you the right way to do it in the 90 days. So you're going to create an online presence. First, I want you to create a Facebook business page that reflects your brand. You need to know your theme, your colors, your images. You need to keep that page business related and attractive to your ideal client, not just attractive to yourself, okay? So use profile photos that create a feeling of trust and authenticity for your client. You might be the elite, credible, experienced professional in your field, but is that how you present yourself to be on your business page? You need to be presenting yourself to be that person on your business page. You also need to keep in mind that when you are posting advertisements or you're posting links in groups, then your personal name may show up. It's definitely going to show up in those groups. So when people click your personal name, even if your personal profile is closed to the public and they can't see all your stuff, if they can see your profile picture, which I think is a good idea, and your cover photo, which again, I think is a good idea, and your intro, is that portraying the image that you want them to see when they click on that for business. Look, you are you. You need to be authentic. You can be wildly sexy, crazy, and ambitious, but you always need to be aware that we're in a global community and people can see just about anything they want to see about you if they look, okay? And I'm sorry, I normally don't drink or eat on these, but my allergies have like stripped my throat raw today. Okay. So I want you to use your business name across multiple platforms. So your website, your Facebook business page, your social media handles. It could be your business name, like my business name is Strategic Achievement, or it could be your name. So it'd be under Valerie Engel, or a handle that's consistent across there. You're going to see with me, you're going to see my email handle, which is Bella Vita VA, because that's a branch of what I do, my Bella Vita Wellness. So you'll see that intermingled with Strategic Achievement and Valerie Engel. It's who I am. Okay. Keep that consistent. When you go to verify your Facebook business page after you've filed in your local county, if you're in the US, or whatever you need to do legally in your locality, when you go to verify with Facebook, they're going to want to see that your business name and address matches your Facebook business page, and you won't get verified if they don't, okay? So make sure you keep it consistent. Now, before you get all deep into creating a website, a question that I hear a lot is, do I need to pay somebody to build me a kick-ass website right out of the gate? You don't need to do that, okay? I'm going to show you in the 90 days how to do that by yourself. I get a lot of compliments on my website. I don't think it's that good because I don't pay anyone right now to brand it or to stylize it or run the inner workings. I do all that myself, but I still get a lot of compliments on it. I see a lot of websites that are paid that either I don't think are very attractive. Their SEO might be off the charts, but they're not attractive and I don't want to hang out on them, A. Or the opposite. They're super gorgeous and attractive and beautiful. You can tell they've been stylized and branded really well. But then when I dig in and get into the content, it's totally disappointing. Okay. So before you get deep into your website, I want you to outline on paper your map of what you want your website to include. Now, keep in mind, opt-in pages, sales pages, thank you pages, those kinds of things that we're going to talk about in the 90-day program, those don't have to be part of your initial package. Right now, just think about your homepage. What does it say and present about you? Your blog, if you want to have that as part of your opening package. And then if you want to have a work with me tab or just your basic tabs, let's not get overwhelmed at the beginning. Let's keep it super simple. I think simple is better. When I'm logging on and I'm exploring a new person and I see a whole lot, I get overwhelmed and I'm not really sure where to click and then I forget what I'm doing. Maybe that's just me. But anyway, keep it simple. KISS, right? Keep it simple, stupid. Keep it simple, stupid. Okay. All right, let's talk about using a website that fits your budget. Now, there is conflicting advice out there on this. So I do network and hang with some techie people, and they will advise that if you can afford to go ahead and upgrade to your highest available website in your budget to start, to do that. That's what they would advise. But what I will say is going along with that, typically the technical side is going to be more complex. So you're going to have to be ready, willing, and able to learn what you need to know for those. So if you're super comfortable with website, with coding, with SEO, and all of that stuff, then by all means, take it to the top right away if that's in your budget, okay? Now, if you're listening and you're like, crap, okay, so this is how I felt a lot when I would take webinars and pay for masterminds. I don't have the budget to invest in the high-end website that I ultimately want to go to. I don't have that budget now. And I don't have the time to commit to learning everything I need to know to create that website, okay? So I'm going to say my perspective on this. You can take it or leave it. Start where you are. Start where you are. If you need to do a Wix or a Weebly website that's all drag and drop to get started, and you need to go at the most basic level, then do that. You do need to go ahead and get your domain because strategicachievement.net is easier to remember and more professional than strategicachievement.weebly.net. And a lot of people who might want to work with you, I don't think they're trying to be snooty, but I think they're trying to weed out fraud. When they see that free website tag, they typically will, some people will think, oh, they're not serious. So I'm not going to go with them. So if you can afford that in your budget, then go ahead. At the end of the day, friends, content rules. Content rules. You're an expert. You know what you want to do. Maybe you have the degrees or the experience or the education or whatever. You're doing this because you know you can do it and you're good at it. So that's what rules. Draw people in with your content, and then the details of the amount of money you're spending and investing will be a side issue, okay? You're going to want to invest in your business. You're going to invest in your website. You're going to invest in yourself, but timing is everything. It's better to get started than to keep procrastinating, okay? So start now. Stop procrastinating. Stop lurking. Start working on your dream, okay? Go for it. Put one foot in front of the other and breathe. Build your visibility. Okay. Now, I am going to link to you on the email and on the Beautiful Life Tribe group and in the E90 group. I'm going to link to you a Google sheet called the E90 Business Resource Sheet. Okay. So you should be able to access and view this sheet. Then you can make a copy of it to your Google Drive and you can adjust it however you want. You can delete pages, you can add whatever you want. But I suggest that you use one of those pages on there to track your accounts, your passwords, and your user IDs. So as you're creating your, if you're using Hootsuite to manage your social media, or Meet Edgar, Or if you are you're doing your website, you've got all these different social media handles, go ahead and track all that there because you're going to need it and it's going to come in handy. Okay, keep it in one place. Now with this Google Sheet, I think I might have said this on day one, but just save that on the cover page of your Google Drive because you're going to come back to it all the time if you're using it effectively. Okay, all right, so that wraps up day 2. I want you to remember that the 90-day sprints, the 90-day programs are 3 months long. I am actively participating in them every single day. I'm in the E90 group every single day. That's my job, okay? So I want you to know that when you commit to that program, you're committing to your team for accountability, and I'm going to be asking you if you're accountable. Are you doing the activities? Are you keeping on track? Every day and everything may not apply to you in your business, but there may be days when something applies to you more than ever, or it might be your real weakness, and I will work with you specifically on that area. Okay, so have faith that if you commit to the 90 days, that you are going to get what you need in that group. Okay, our sessions start every 3 months, so our next session is August 1st, and then we'll start again on November 1st. It's a 90-day sprint. I hope you join us. It's going to be the time of your life, and you need to stop lurking and start working on making your business your dream. Have a great day.